So I think we should start with introducing ourselves. I'm Mira, and I'll be doing your interview for the TU Delft Student Ambassador Association for future students attending the university and gaining a little bit insight of what you can do after TU Delft.
That's great. I'm really happy to be here with you.
And maybe you can share your name and the degree that you followed.
So my name is Katerina Makrogamvraki. I come from Greece. I came here to do my master 2 years before in 2018. So I'm pro-COVID. And I studied in the Faculty of Technology Management, and I did the degree of Engineering and Policy Analysis. And I graduated, on September.
That's very nice. So you had the actual not celebration, but you had the full experience of graduation?
Oh no, it was just on the point that the new measurements came for COVID, but still I was really lucky that I had the full time within the university, so I really experienced all the faculties and the surroundings here. I met a lot of people, so I'm really happy about that.
Well, that is really nice to hear. And maybe you can share a little bit of how you actually ended up at TU Delft. Did you follow a degree in Greece or the Netherlands?
So I did my bachelor in Greece. My bachelor is called Industrial Management and Technology in the University of Piraeus, and it was a combination of engineering but also business. After my bachelor, I was a little bit confused. Do I want to go to do something really technical? Do I want to do something more business-oriented? And I did an internship here in Netherlands in the social business, and it really helped me because then I realized that what I really like to do is work with people and feel that I have an impact and really work with society. So then I always had TU Delft in the back of my mind. When I was 16, I saw it on the news in Greece for the first time.
Yes.
They were showing the Dream Team, so the Dream Hall.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, oh, that's so cool to do all these crazy projects within university. So I searched different programs, and then when I found the IPA program, the Engineering and Policy Analysis, I was really happy to see that there is a program that combines technology, modeling, analytics, with societal impact and doing something that can actually change the life of people.
So you'd say that your experience before that sort of always guided you in the direction that you followed?
Yeah, exactly.
And what was your experience in having an internship before that? Do you think it kind of opened your eyes to the correct master that you wanted to follow? I
think it's something that I would definitely recommend to every student. It's more normal in Greece to take a year to work before you do a master's or do. I think it's really useful because it shows you what you're missing in a sense. So what are the skills you want to cultivate to grow, and also gives you perspective to understand, do I want to do what I did on my bachelor's? Because in the master is an opportunity. If you are not sure about your bachelor, that's the best time to switch and do something completely different, and the master gives you that opportunity.
That's really nice that you had this positive experience overall. And did you need to do some sort of bridging between your bachelor and master, or did you start immediately with the two-year degree?
I started directly because my bachelor was a combination between mechanical engineering, industrial, and it also had some business classes. So it was quite, I would say, quite similar, a bridge between the technology management bachelors that TU Delft provides with the mechanical engineering, so it's like a blend.
Yes.
So it was, I just got in the program, and I think it was a really good decision because I loved the fact that my studies in general, I think the majority of the studies in Delft, the majority of the programs is so multinational and multicultural, so colorful. That was for me the biggest advantage.
Yes, especially in the masters, because I think that's when they switch mostly to English and you have the opportunity of meeting people from all around the world.
Exactly.
And what was your experience in Delft? Did you live in Delft?
So my program is spread. 1 year is in The Hague and 1 year is in Delft. Yeah, because we work a lot with
companies,
cases from the public sector. Yeah, because we focus a lot on societal impact. So all the models we do aim to help policymakers make a decision that is informed and after a model that can guide them. So that's why they placed us in The Hague the first year, and that was really nice. I really loved The Hague.
Yeah.
And the second year we are allowed to take electives from every faculty in Delft.
It's really
And
nice.
then I did my second year here in Delft.
And how many different electives? So how many credits in total did you have the opportunity of selecting yourself?
I think 25.
Oh, that's quite good. Almost half a year.
Yeah,
About
half a year. Yeah. And it was really nice because they even allowed me my program, and I think a lot of masters here in Delft allows you to also take an internship as an elective.
Yes.
So that was for me also a plus when I picked the program.
Yes, I was actually just going to ask you about any internships that you did within your master program and how you came across them. Is it something that you took the initiative yourself, or maybe did you use the services that some student organizations provide, or something from the university?
During my program, I had the opportunity to work part-time from one of the dream teams.
Oh, that's really nice. Which one?
Nova, the electrical motorcycle. And I really enjoyed that, and that really opened my mind on what I want to do. That was the time that I also decided that I do want to do an internship for sure in the second year.
Yeah.
And then in the second year, I was part of my study board of my student association. And then we talked with a lot of companies. We also talked with other student associations, and there I discovered a lot of opportunities. And I did 2 internships. One I found by myself.
Okay.
Yes, and it was part of my electives, and it was in a serious game design company.
And what was your role there?
I was a researcher, and I helped them with, they were developing a serious game for people who suffer from Alzheimer, to help them identify some earlier symptoms, but also to help their families identify some symptoms and how to cope with them. So it's a board game, but in reality it really teaches you a lot of, it gives you a lot of input when you play. And I helped them with the design of the game.
Okay, that's really nice. So you actually managed to, exactly like you said, apply your technical knowledge in a very real situation.
And then in my second internship, it was part of my thesis. And there I worked for a bank, a Dutch bank, it's called ABN AMRO.
Okay.
I was part of their basic materials team, and I focused a lot on sustainability and social impact assessment, which is part of also my studies. To be able to understand if a project what is the impact of a project to the society or to the environment where this project is happening.
Well, that sounds really interesting. And something else that I wanted to ask you is that within these internships, did you have the opportunity to work just by yourself? So probably in your research project, did you have the focus? Was it you working, or were you working with a team of other researchers and other students, or was it really within the company?
Both times was really within the company. So I had the opportunity to actually go to the office every day and gain a lot of real life skills. But I found that my study here in Delft really prepared me. It gave me all the theoretical background you need to be able to understand what's happening.
That's really nice, especially as a young person going into the working world.
And I feel that it's really interdisciplinary, the programs here. So I could help in a lot of different parts of my department. So from an engineering assessment, environmental assessment, where it was more focused on the technical aspects of a project, to a more social assessment, focusing more on the community and how a community will be affected. For example, if we have like a mining company somewhere in a community. So it was really...
Yes, and after graduation, did you follow up working with any of the companies that you previously mentioned, or did you decide to go in a different direction?
So my studies really focus on, again, the programs what I studied focus a lot on helping the community and having a positive impact and using technology to advance our society, and that for me was the biggest reason why I picked it. So after I finished, I really wanted to focus on organizations, companies, labs that really I feel that they're really working hard to change our life and maybe advance society. So that's why I didn't continue in one of these companies. Not that they don't do that.
Of course,
is that
it's not their focus necessarily.
It's not their main focus, exactly. And I wanted to really focus on technology and innovation. So that's why I started working for Civic AI Lab, which is a lab that is a cooperation between the UvA University, the VU, the Vrije University.
The two universities in Amsterdam, yes.
And the Municipality of Amsterdam. This lab focuses on AI for societal impact. So it's really focusing on the civic part of the technology. And there I work as a project liaison, which is quite close to what I studied also here in TU Delft.
And I assume that you work with a lot of people who have different backgrounds within their degrees. It's like you said, very interdisciplinary. Is this the direction you'd like to go in for the future? And would you maybe consider giving some advice to other students who are doing your degree or coming into TU Delft?
What was the biggest lesson from my experience in this master, and I think that's something that every TU Delft student will experience, is working in a lot of projects with people from all over the world, sometimes with actual clients, and projects that actually are really close to reality. So that really helped me, it really prepared me, and now I'm working in a team. I'm a project liaison, project leader, which means I have a team next to me that has people from every type of studies. So we have lawyers that are working on ethics, governance and law in AI. We have computer scientists focusing a lot on more on the modeling part, and machine learning, AI algorithms. We have everything. And I'm really happy that I studied in Delft, because that's what I gained here. I learned how to be a bridge between different studies, and I learned how to be able to communicate science. So what I would advise to students that come to study, or the ones that are coming to study and they have decided, I would advise that they are not afraid to jump in different projects with people they don't know. You will have the opportunity to work with a lot of different teams. You should take it, because that would really help you grow professionally a lot. I would also advise students to take into consideration joining an association, a dream team, because I think that's the best part of student life. In a sense, you really become a family and you gain so much experience that really helps you later professionally. And for the students that are doubting if they will come into TU Delft, I would say that Netherlands is a really open-minded country. It feels that it fits everybody, and here you can really find a home and friends. And the studies are really high level.
They are, for sure. Well, thank you very much. Maybe we can take a little break, and if you have any other questions, we can continue with them.